Hi everyone, welcome to the April 2021 edition of the Cajon Valley broadcast. My name is Tiffany Dexter-Llewellyn. I'm a 5th grade teacher at Madison Elementary.
And I'm Jennifer Cirar, a kindergarten teacher here at Madison Elementary also.
Cirar, we are back to school full time.
And I'm so excited to see all those smiling faces.
It's been wonderful being able to hear kids laughing all of the time now. Kids are getting back into the routine of school. It's been awesome. Here's a quick news story about us being back to a full-time pre-pandemic schedule.
Here in San Diego, thousands of students got to return to class this week for the first time in a year, but several districts have already been holding in-person learning for months. ABC 10 News reporter Jared Ahrens takes an in-depth look at a couple of schools that have been open since September to show how they have successfully combined safety and education.
You have the D card down?
It's the same kind of success across town where Cajon Valley schools like Crest have been open in person all year as well.
Being open's a challenge. It's a lot harder, I think, having kids in person.
Assistant Superintendent Scott Buxbaum says his district got a good dry run over the summer using school sites as daycare for essential workers. When they transitioned to full-time school, the district didn't take no for an answer.
Kind of pushing back against agencies to give our kids the opportunities of things that they shouldn't have to miss out on necessarily.
Things like field trips. Crest School was the first in the state to take students to a state park after reopening. Now they do 2 off-campus trips each week. It's learning enrichment and also emotional relief.
And it's been really, really awesome, and it gives them something to look forward to and really helps them with their mental health since we've been closed down as a county.
On campus, all the usual safety guidelines are in place. Hand washing, masks, distance. Kids even have separate entries based on grade level. A year in, Crest has no cases of transmission. And like at St. Catherine, Principal Copeland says this new normal feels normal again.
As we get used to it and as we continue to do it, it really feels like regular school around here at Crest.
All the administrators I spoke with for this story told me one positive to come out of this pandemic is a renewed focus on putting kids first and also paying attention to their emotional needs as much as their educational ones. They hope all of that continues when the restrictions end. Jared Ahrens, ABC 10 News.
What the reporter said is so true. Our renewed focus on putting kids first has just been awesome. This is why we're the best place to live, work, play, and raise a family.
Earlier this week, officers from the Cajon Police Department came here to Madison, to my class, to read a book to the kindergartners all about safety. It was so exciting to see our ECPD in person, on campus. The kindergartners here at Madison were overjoyed. Thank you, ECPD, so much for taking the time to come out and speaking to our students about the safety of the patrol.
We're here to read you guys a book and have a little fun. How's that sound?
You guys like that? Yeah! That sounds like a lot of fun.
Number 1, when crossing the street, it's always a must to walk along with an adult you trust. Who's an adult you guys trust? You in Jurassic World.
My mom.
Your mom. What's your mom? It's your parent, right? That's a great adult to trust. Now, if someone you never met said, hey, come across the street, you would say,
no.
Good. There's even a yummy treat for Clifford. This is the best surprise field trip ever. All right. So now you know if you safely cross the street, you'll get a surprise picnic lunch. Good job. Well, don't tell your parents that because they might be forced to buy you lunch all the time. But as long as you're crossing the street safely, that's all that matters. Good job. Yeah.
Great listeners, everybody.
Good job.
Hey, can we give Officer Scott a round of applause for reading that book?
That was amazing. Cirar, it looked like the kids really had a great time.
They really did.
Excellent. We love our partnership with the Cajon Police Department, and we can't thank you enough for taking time out of your schedules to engage with our children.
Yes, thank you for your service. And speaking of service, this past Monday, we just celebrated Transportation Day. We just love our transportation department. They are the first and last faces that some of our students see every day. And here are some photos from the celebration.
again, on behalf of all of us, thank you to the Transportation Department for all that you do. Right before we went on spring break, the first graders from Rios had an opportunity to go to the district office and have a Riosec tour. Let's check it out.
Hi, I'm Lucas Menezes, Principal of the Day at Rios Elementary School. Today, we're going to be checking out the district office. For letting us come visit and share your world of work and learn about your Riosec. It has been a fabulous day and we appreciate all that you do
for us. Wow. Looks like those first grade robots really had a great time at the district office. Career exploration is a human process, and it's amazing to see this process happening so early here for students at Cajon Valley.
Speaking of a wonderful time, Tiffany, I hear the fifth graders are starting their work on their DOLs. How's that going?
It's awesome. Students are preparing to interview for a job that they would like to have, their career that they'd like to have in the future. And it's just another awesome opportunity to explore all of the aspects of the Riosec and how every student's Riosec is different.
Sounds amazing. And speaking of the future, Camp Cajon is coming and it's going to be epic. It's going to be an exciting summer camp-like environment where students can learn, explore, and safely have fun with others.
Learning will be integrated with enrichment, recreation, sports, and field trips. We will also be able to provide no-cost extended day childcare before and after hours during Camp Cajon. Here's what the news is saying about Camp Cajon.
Thousands of local students went back to the classroom this week, and plans are already in motion for summer school. It will give students a chance to catch up after falling behind this past year with virtual learning. ABC 10 News reporter Jennifer De La Cruz explains how districts plan to make up for lost time.
In ElCajon, the Cajon Valley Union School District received national recognition for pioneering what learning looks like in a pandemic from the start. This summer, they're launching Camp Cajon.
We want to emphasize the use of outdoor recreation, enrichment, field trips, giving students opportunities that they have missed out on.
Assistant Superintendent Karen Minshew says they're focusing on both academics and enrichment for their K-8 students. They've partnered with local soccer clubs and Parks and Rec to bring sports and art programs directly to their campuses.
We can be better prepared for next year, but this is a long-term plan. It has to be based on growth and fun, positivity, and all the amazing strengths and gifts of our students.
Jennifer De La Cruz, ABC 10 News.
Look for updates and announcements. in your Parent Square app about Camp Cajon, or visit our website at cajonvalley.net/Camp Cajon.
Lastly, TEDxKids at ElCajon 2021 is scheduled for June 2nd through 4th. 22 speakers from Cajon Valley schools, as well as Steele Canyon and Valhalla high schools, will share talks about heroism, ways to help through struggling times, embracing your language, and so much more, as well as student-adult panels on inclusion and reimagining education. Please visit TEDxKidsElCajon.com for more information.
That's it for us. Thank you for watching the April edition of Cajon Valley Broadcast. We're going to leave you with an amazing dance video by the Fuerte Falcons. Bye. Bye.
Jerusalem, ikayalami, ngilondoloze, uhambenami, zungangishilana. Jerusalem, ikayalami, ngilondoloze, uhambenami, zungangishilana. I'm not perfect, I came from ruthless times as a juvenile. Ilondoloze, zungangishilana. Look into my eyes, see pain and sacrifice. What's goes on my mind, just trying to survive. Ilondoloze, zungangishilana. Tomaka emo wuru, oti wuru si wuru. Emi won wa mi ni buru, toju ko oju o. Mi eni teji sori, time si mi soli. Lati ikoro si buru, down to Ikorodu.
Dawo yami ayikholana, buso wami awukholana. Ilondoloze, zuhambe nami. Dawo yami ayikholana, buso wami awukholana. Ilondoloze.